Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is about the note Bergamot and some fragrances that I feel like you get a prominent bergamot note. I feel like bergamot is a really wonderful note. I'm not sure if I would say one of my favorite, but it's a good note. So I'm gonna first talk about the note, what they say about it on Fragrantica, what I think of the note, and then we'll get into the fragrances. So if you're interested in that, first of all, just go hit that subscribe button because this is a whole series. We're gonna go across a lot of notes. And also, if you are interested in the note of bergamot, or you think you might be interested in a bergamot, go ahead and just like this video because I'm going to try to be as detailed as possible, okay? So on Fragrantica, it says bergamot is grouped under citrus smells, odor profile, citrusy, bitter, and tart, elegant, light note with mild spicy tone, complex with nuances of fruit and aromatic elements, reminiscent of eau de cologne. It flavors Earl Grey tea. Listen, that was a whole lot. I do agree with it. So for me, bergamot in its most simplistic form adds either like a slightly spicy or bubbly texture to fragrances. Now, as I've been smelling bergamot more and more, I do feel as if it also adds a like fruity component of that citrus. Now, sometimes I do believe it to be hard to determine that bergamot is that citrus smell that you're smelling with that bubbliness, because many fragrances that have bergamot include some other type of fruity or citrus note, right? Quite a few of these are going to be exactly what I just said to you. So let's get into the fragrances. The first one is a newer one to not just my collection but to the world. This is Mason Martin Margiela's On a Date. To me, the bergamot in here, oh, not Ashy, not Miss Ashy, hold on. The bergamot in here is giving a little bubbly for sure. I wouldn't really say I smell like the citrus aspects of here. It gets kind of taken over by that grapey, almost winey, aromatic, slightly green smell, but there's a very distinctive bubbliness in here. That there is pink pepper in here, which is another thing I feel like I noticed. Quite a few of my fragrances include pink pepper with the bergamot, which was kind of annoying, but it definitely has that quality of that bubbly, soft, spicy, or fresh, spicy quality. Let me know if you want me to do a video on pink pepper. I'm gonna try not to go into depth about the pink pepper versus bergamot, because there are very, very slight nuances, I think, between the two. But yeah, so that is On a Date. I think also bergamot, this is just my humble opinion, oftentimes it doesn't last as long as pink pepper. I feel like pink pepper has maybe just a little bit more oomph in it, although perhaps the bubbliness of bergamot doesn't last long, and then the remainder of the bergamot smell, which is that like citrusy, fruity type of smell, does linger. The next one is one of my faves. Guys, I drop something in like every video. It's Coco Noir by Chanel. Yo, so let's talk about this, because this is definitely does not include pink pepper in the notes, but you still get that soft spicy. Now, there are other citrus notes like orange and grapefruit in here, but you definitely get that soft, spicy, bubbling smell in Amanurs. Oh my gosh, the smell is so amazing to me. And I think the bergamot plays almost like a slight tartness in here. The grapefruit, I believe, helps make the bergamot a little tartar, a little more tart. A little more tart makes more, sounds about right. And it's like a fresh, spicy, soft, spicy type of vibe. It's absolutely delectable. In the essence of that, think like a lemon, like that, but like then also like a non-flavored sparkling drink, and mix them together, and you get like that citrusy, bubbling feel. Chef's kiss. Chef's freaking kiss. I also feel like bergamot could make you potentially sneeze. I think Kayali's Vanilla 28 has bergamot in there. Hold on, because I might be saying beer food. Why doesn't that be the one of the first vanilla to pop up? Something in there is very, no. So what is in here that makes it? Vanilla 28 has a very sparkly quality in the opening. I feel like there might be bergamot in here and they just didn't tell us. But anyway, I'm not here to argue whether what's in a fragrance or not. That is Coco Noir. The next one we'll talk about is quite the expensive fragrance, but I have to mention this because this is really truly a very sparkling fragrance. And the only, okay, so there's Amalfi Lemon with the bergamot in here, but this is a very sparkly fragrance that dries down into just a white floral clean scent that I'm telling you, like, this is like that bergamot just not lasting very long, versus with pink pepper as a top note, that spicy, soft spicy vibe lasts longer than this sparkling vibe in bergamot. Very this is just straight up like almost like bougie Sprite to me in the opening. And that Sprite smell is that bubbling vibe in the bergamot. You can definitely smell Coco Noir in like Macy's and like department stores. Replicas on a day you can get your nose on in Sephora, and MFK's I think the whole MFK line is definitely in the bigger department stores like Neiman Marcus and stuff. The next one, this is available in Sephora. This is Floral Street. Is it available in Sephora? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in Sephora lately, but this is Sunflower Pop. Y'all, this is a very, so this also has mandarin orange and passion fruit along with it. I really think they pair bergamot with these fruity, citrusy notes on purpose. This is a very bubbly in the opening, and then it dies down very quickly. So if you're like, oh, is that the Bellini, that peachy smell, or is that passion fruit smell? You can smell the bergamot immediately, and then it recedes quite quickly to leave you with this very pleasant, yummy, citrus-based, like it's like a fruity gourmand, basically. It's delicious, but it's really in that immediate opening. Yeah, that you get that sparkling, bubbly situation going on here. I would say this is more of the fresh spicy than like a soft spicy or like a warm spicy. This is a really good fragrance, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold you. This is definitely one to be worn in the springtime. And then the last fragrance I want to talk about, you can't find this in stores, but it's quite affordable. This is Okcha's Morning Rain. This is their dupe for Gypsy Water. Gypsy Water has juniper, lemon, bergamot, and peppers in here, but you can get that bubbling quality asapity. Bergamot, that bubbly, lemony juniper is like some of the first things I smell. This is a fresher, much fresher, spicy type of scent. This is very delectable in the essence of like the outdoorsy, and mixing that outdoors with this bubbling, bursting almost smell. Like I said, to wrap this all up, bergamot for the most part is usually paired with other fruity / citrusy notes that I think makes it a little harder to discern this is bergamot or this is the fruity smell that you're smelling. But for sure, that sparkling, bubbly sensation in a fragrance is usually either like pink pepper or bergamot. So I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10 you might be able to guess correctly by guessing bergamot or pink pepper. Because there are other like pepper notes and black pepper and white pepper and I don't know other but for the most part bergamot is a very popular note that is placed in fragrances, and it's just that citrusy, bubbling, not super lasting scent note in a fragrance. Let me know if you like bergamot and this as a scent note down in the comment section below, and if you feel like it's easy to confuse bergamot and pink pepper off of smell. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. I'm always down to chatter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Guys, I'm eating I went and got this little bag. It wasn't in a tin. It was like a little baggy thing of pink salmon. It's not bad. It's okay. Anyway, I digress. Thank you so much for watching this whole video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.